Okay, we seem to be live, ready to jive, and a bunch of other stuff. Welcome back. Marvel Snap Twitch drops have returned, so expect 3 separate streams, about 2 hours apiece. Oh. Them drops, though. That shall creep. Hell yeah. Gotta get them drops. Gonna try some of the new cards. Esme Cuckoo and Surge. I've been having some pretty good success, but because Death Shall Creep was the first one in the stream, we gotta do a song. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. This one goes out to Death Shall Creep, wherever the streets may take him. And the infant child. With brass knuckles. Oh, oh. Noise. So, as always, we'll take a look at the shop, and we'll go from there. So we'll go about till about 11:15, 11:20. Not too late. Trying to get a healthy sleep schedule going. Collector's Vault. Electra, Sarah, Angela, Electra, Forge. Who gets 3 Electras? I mean, that looks cool. I want to say that was the Valentine's one. Obviously, that's the demon one. Demonized. And that's when she takes over for Daredevil. I mean, cool art. But Electra's not that useful of a card. To me, at least. Sarah and Angela from like the first year of Marvel Snap. They came in a bundle, the hero variant, from the music video. But I'm pretty good with my Chibi Sarah. Although this one does look pretty cool. And then I have a better Angela. And then Jim Lee Forge. So, yeah, some good stuff. I occasionally buy some things. Ooh, what do we have here? Fantasy Storm? It's looking pretty sick. But I like my Storm on her with the Frohawk on her bike. $25. 4,000 credits. Captain Krakoa, aka Cyclops. Let's move, X-Men. 1,500 gold, 750 credits. A green neon porter. $15. Not bad. Damn, this one though. And you get 9,000 collector tokens. The Taekwon Kim. Athena. That's a pretty badass art. Her cape just in the back of her in the like just heavenly light. Hell yeah. And you get 3,000 gold. $99.99. I really do like that, but I think I'll just wait till it goes into the collector's vault. But that's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. 9,000? Yeah, 9,000 collector's tokens. And 3 G's worth of gold. Topaz. 2 G's of gold. 65 boosters. $29.99. Not bad. Premium mystery pack. You can get anything. That 2,000 gold though. $20. Not too bad. I've kind of stopped spending in Marvel Snap. Aside from like $5, $10, I don't mind dropping that much, but I've tried to limit myself to season pass and the gold pack, monthly gold. What's it called? The 30-day gold pass. That seems pretty good. Pretty good bang for your buck. Let me get my credits. But you never know. There's like a $10 variant with some gold attached to it. You know, I might bite.
Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter. Damn Kara as I live and breathe in the stream. How you doing, Tim Kara? Sorry I haven't been playing Monster Hunter. I've just been busy Marvel snapping and giving my hand a break. I'm only giving you grief. All good. Dude, I've wanted to go back. I was originally gonna go back a week ago, but at a party, I injured my wrist. And I was like, well, that's not good. And then I did a Throwdown Thursday last week, and I'm like, let's see how this goes. And basically having my hand in a position on my arcade stick made it so much worse. So I'm like, okay. Kind of party. Regular party. Family party. Minimal amounts of drinking. Not saying that wasn't fun. But it probably wasn't the fun you're thinking of. Sure. Yes. You are allowed to believe what you choose to believe. But yeah, I messed it up. It's getting better, but slowly. And I realized playing any video games, especially fighting games, oh man, like makes the process take even longer, sets me back a little bit. But I am getting better. It is getting better. It's just taking a little time. Bro, it's almost time for G rank. G's already? That was fast. I've been keeping up with the updates. I have not played in like a month. 2 months. A month and a half. But whenever they released Mizutsune, that's the last time I played. Dude, Arc Tempered. Okay, I definitely gotta come back for that. Pending my hand. Like, I can play video games. I could do Monster Hunter, but it's gonna it'll cost me in the long run. So hence why I haven't been streaming a whole lot. Marvel Snap, I can like minimum use of my hand. We will carry. I'm Hunter rank 140 plus. Damn. Well, I think I'm like Hunter rank 50, 40, something like that. I think I need to be 75. Just let me know what I need to grind to. That's the real problem. I have to grind. If I don't get to a certain Hunter rank, I cannot do the Arc Tempered hunt. So, once I confirm whatever it is, my goal will be to grind to that. Once I hit that, then we're good. No worries, we'll push you. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'll just let you guys do all the work and then I'll just... I'll be there purely to manage. And then we hunt. But yeah. That's supposed to be this month? Next month? I know that's different from the summer update. Like, the summer update's going to be an entirely different thing. Okay, that's this month. Alright. Well, the plan is Marvel Snap this week. Probably going to skip tomorrow night. Throw down Thursday just because my hand. Last week was like, I can play for a little bit. And then the little bit I did play, which was like about an hour. Oh boy. Not to say that I regretted it, but I was like, alright. That definitely... I didn't do myself any favors. Trying to play a fighting game with a messed up hand. So Again, Marble Snap, minimal, uh, minimal problems. Hey, Nemi! Welcome to the stream. We're just talking Monster Hunter while playing Marble Snap. How's it going? We'll carry you, Eggo. Damn, even Gothica in the stream. Hell, there we go. I got nothing to worry about. I will be carried. Well, you will definitely see it. Got final stuff starting Sunday, so very stressed. How's Snap going? It's going pretty good, Nemi. Crossover is next month. Dude, who's the crossover? Capcom crossing over with Capcom? Are we going something crazy? But yeah, Marvel Snap's going good, Nemi. Also, Nemi, did they solve the white woman, blonde-haired, white suit problem in Marvel Rivals? I do realize that there's going to be swimsuits coming to Marvel Rivals, and I don't know if that's going to help the problem or make it worse. Street Fighter, Resident Evil, Mega Man. Alright, I will definitely do that. I will definitely be there for that. They solved it by making everyone hate playing support, which eliminates 2/3 of them. Wait, no DMC? No DMC yet. Gothica. But yeah, I was also like, no DMC. A little sad about that. Definitely a little sad. But let's go over the card shop while we talk more about video games. So, we got Surge, the Chris Bacalo variant. Pretty cool. With that the Enhuic Lee variant of Esme Cuckoo. Cuckoo. She's Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Baby Venom. Very nice. I did purchase the Brood because I needed it. Trying to get the Moon Knight emote. I'm almost halfway there. We got the Food Fight Jeffafa. Not bad. The Art Germ She-Hulk. Pretty good. Hellfire Gala. Captain America. And then Annihilation Conquest. Ultron. It's Ultron, but from space. Just kidding. He didn't come from space. He flew to space. So some pretty stuff. Catch everyone up on the highlights cards I've recently added to the collection. Man, they're going really super anime this season. I know. I want Rebellion or Yamato. I think they gave us Rebellion in Monster Hunter World, and you could be DMC1 Dante as a layered costume. Initially in parts as an armor set, and then layered late for high rank. Sorry. Yeah, I think in high rank it was a separate thing. But it's still early. They're going to support this thing for like minimum 2 years, probably a maximum 3. So we still got time. We still got time. Although now would be a great time because of the Netflix show, which I still got to watch, by the way. I've been busy. Like Tim Kara says, partying. You mentioned Dino. Gothica. You pushed the Dim Kara button. Wow. You shouldn't have done that. Too many people were playing dive champions and deleting healers, so people just stopped playing the healers. I did the same thing on tank. If no one else picks tank, I play Rocket Raccoon, which can only left and right click. He's got the simplest toolkit, or it's almost like not playing. Well, can't argue with that. Praise the Highland cow and the small infant child. Kapow! Thunderbolt. Here, let me give you a real itch that you can't scratch. Fun fact, Gothica beat D Little MC, I think, in a day. Isn't that true? Actually, Gothica, correct me if I'm wrong. It was either Castlevania, Lords of Shadow, or D Little MC with Dino that you beat in a day. On Heaven or Hell. Or the hardest difficulty on Lords of Shadows. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm glad Marvel Rivals solved its white woman with blonde hair and white suit problem. But the swimsuits are coming. You're supposed to buy a comic book to get the codes early for the Marvel Rivals swimsuit comic spread or something like that. I'll post it in the community later for those that care. I'll make sure you get the proper information. But probably going to cost you like $4, $5 tops. And then I would assume Marvel Rivals costumes are like $5 a pop. I've never played. I got as far as I tried the training once, and then I was like, this seems fun. And then I just never played. Hell and Hell is worse than Heaven or Hell. That is true. It is true, Gothica. That is the ultimate punishment. And the fact that you did it for D Little MC. Which reminds me, Dim Kira, have you made any work towards platinuming Devil May Cry 4? He's currently living the struggle that is trying to get the platinum on PS3 for a Devil May Cry 4 special edition. Or maybe just OG Devil May Cry 4. Some version of Devil May Cry 4. We don't mention that abomination. Yes, you want to end up like Lilith's child. Oh boy. And that's it. Again, push the Tim Kira button. You shouldn't have done that. Joke's on you. I'm already angry. Damn. You got us there. Okay, so let's get the Highland tunes back online. The last song, shout out, of course, to Death Show Creep. First song went out to him. And Team Puffins and the Tiny Infant Child with Brass Knuckles. Let's get the Smiths. Feeling the Smiths right now. Anyways, so yeah, I picked up Black Bolt recently. Pretty good variant. I still think this one is my preferred. Until I get the Lounge Singer. I got Toxie Doxy. Picked up Pietro. Speed. Gore the God Butcher. Very nice. I got this sick Kimacento variant of Spectrum. As well as Ultron. I got a Dan Hip Beta Ray Bill. I got the Secret Empire Patriot. I picked up finally Valentina. Supergiant. Cannonball. And Gladiator. As well as this cool variant of Magic. My favorite is probably this one. Although I also like Sorcerer Supreme Magic. I got a Dan Hip Beast. I got this cool What If variant of Uatu the Watcher. I got the Blueprint version of War Machine. I got Tony Stark as a car racer, race car driver. I got this cool Luca Claretti Omega Red. Another Dan Hip Black Cat. The What If variant for Captain Carter. I got this cool Creative House Pocket variant. Animu Sebastian Shaw. I got Baby Spider-Man 2099. Got a cool chippy arrow. I finally got Uncle Ben. Loki's Papa Laffy. Surge. Esme Cuckoo. And I picked up this pretty badass Brood, which is way more badass than that one. So now I have a favorite Brood. Uncle Ben's attack is -1 because he gets shot. And I haven't made any progress on it in a while. Scientist is a biatch. Hell, I don't know why I'm awake. I have to be at work. Dear God, Tim Kara, 3 hours? Why are you awake? Well, I mean, you're awake now. Please tell me you got some sleep. Well, he did it. D little MC. Devil May Cry 5. He picked 2 choice. Nope. Well, are you doing like a half shift? Partial shift? Are you only going in for a little bit? Please, God, tell me you're only going to be there. Or it's going to be an incredibly easy or slow day. So, perm or week? Oh, you're going to get it now, got the good. I gotta fix the continue button. Damn, those are some. Give it to me hard, did he? Well, I would say he did. He has the opposite ends of the spectrum. He likes the worst and so far the greatest. So he gets half a point. He dug a hole, but he gave himself a ladder to get out of the hole. Should you warn them? I'm a people pleaser. I mean, we should. That's I could say at least we could send us a picture, submit your picture of your trophies, and if you have the platinum for D little MC, may God have mercy on your soul. and that might constitute a week. Now, if you were to go play the D little MC remastered, and then he platinums that, I will die on this hill. I 100% a D little MC in 360. I believe it. I don't even need to consider checking his trophy or his achievement list. That's how confident I am in Gothica that he 100%ed D little MC. Those were dark times. Who hurt you? Why do you want to hurt yourself? Well, let's continue playing. I should probably play the game while we have this discussion. But yeah. He's just a glutton for punishment. You heard him? The joke's on us. He's already ugly. Let me just equip this to all. Put on my arrow. Equip to all. We're Mighty Morphin. Equip to all. And we're good. Let's let us. Oh wait, I need my alliance bounties. Who's number 1? Soon to be me. That's all I needed to know. What can I reasonably do? You know what? I could probably do that.
Epic.
Oh, hell yeah, do that. And do that. Hell yeah. Alright. Scenic, man. Scenic. But it ain't City Escape. Yet. When you use your mind, your chance, 'cause there is no circumstance. Oh, damn. You mother trucker. Well, it gave me a rock. This guy over here, though. Damn, man. That would have been so good. I have to play the Zabu. Let's see what happens. Damn! Damn! If I could just do that. They're clearly gonna do something over there, maybe. If someone said that the only way to stop the apocalypse was to play that abomination, I'd let the world burn. Yeah, I don't blame you. Damn, man. That stupid Ebony Moss switching sides. Why? Why? Why, God, why? Shit, I hate that game more than Aerith. Damn, and I know how much he hates Aerith. Like, I mean, I have 40, not even 40 hours. I have like 80 hours of footage of him, Kara, semi-constantly reminding me about how much he hates Aerith. He has good reason, but she. That puts it in perspective, everybody. I am convinced. I mean, I'd be like,
Hey, you found a rook.
I'm not even mad about his answer. He's just doing what he has to do. I still don't think that's the right place, but I'll put it there. Also, if you remember, the only way I sat in when you played those games was drunk. That's also true. Can't confirm. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just, God damn it. Derby! Sorry, her name is Derby. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. Let's put her there. That game was the sequels to that game was the sequels to Star Wars bad. Damn. I mean, he ain't wrong, everybody. He ain't wrong. Hell yeah, look at that. Put that rock there. Wait, wait, wait. Okay, no, we're definitely putting her in the middle. Actually, no. Can't do that. I think that's the answer. I mean... Oh! Gabarin. Jeff, he may just save me. Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Actually, no, it doesn't. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Put that there. Put you there, and then put her there. All right, let's do it. Feel good about this. Yeah. It's all jokes on hating people for liking it, but I don't joke about my disdain for said game. I had so much fun playing D the LMC. He did. It's true. Gothica did have a lot of fun. Everyone's entitled to their own amount of fun and their opinions on fun. And we just all need to take a stand to say that Gothicus is wrong. Hey, I don't tell him what games to have fun with and what games to not have fun with. I don't tell him what games to play, period. He just does. Like I said, it's like he's a glutton for punishment or something. Everyone is entitled to their opinions. True. That's a gold star. Even if it's wrong. Oh yeah. No, don't. Yeah, actually, yeah, put this up. Yeah. World. But also, on another serious note, Gothica, have you watched with your significant other or by yourself Adi Shankar's Devil May Cry? Oh God, Jotunheim! You mother. Actually, yeah, put that there. One last jab on that game. Go for it. Be brave. Jesus, another bullseye. Actually, that's not the right thing to do. Actually, that is. So no? Damn. Yeah, do that. I have loved it. Excellent. See, more points to redeem himself. That hole he dug himself into doesn't seem so deep anymore. Yes. I shall be doing a full review of that series, hopefully by the end of this week. But I've heard a pretty good amount of praise. Don't know any of the episodes. Haven't seen any reviews or anything. I'm sure I'll like it, but I am holding my initial impressions for me watching it. It's only 8 episodes. 10, 4, 12, 16, 23, 24. Something like that. People saying it's not my Devil May Cry. It's not my Dante. But I like other people's take on the series. Rather than sticking to the original, because it lets me see other people's imagination and creativity. 8 episodes, I think. Okay. Easily bingeable. I don't know how this is going to go, but I don't think it's going to go good. Yeah, I was thinking about what you said. And then I was thinking about how you 100%ed D Little MC. Hell, even I've played D Little MC. And it's Fedora Voidgel. Oh, God. I almost said that without throwing up in my mouth. Trying to find the right words without breaking. Yes. Yes. I too was deep in thought about how to express this. Definitive Edition takes away the fedora. Oh, good. Truly, that's what makes it definitive. I wanted the maximum amount of pain, so I played the original. I told him, Kara. I told him a long time ago. I was like, if that piece were to go to, and then the moon shone across the state, not only would I, but I would go right down, I would march into, and I would give them my hard-earned, and then I would tell them all to go, and then I would play the game. Yeah, I was not going to win that one. When I saw the double lasher, I was like, oh boy. Now, the definitive gives you more pain by giving you stylish mode. You can only deal damage by getting S-rank style. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I knew it was going to hurt. I just didn't want it to hurt that bad. Doesn't it also add a lock-on button? Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't it also add a lock-on button? Could be wrong here. I could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure definitive D little MC gives you a lock-on button. Whereas OG D little MC had 0 lock-on. It does. But I think of it like playing Bayonetta. Hey, Bayonetta's fun. As soon as they say Bayonetta 3 runs at 60 on Switch 2, I'm buying a Switch 2. I'm literally... Oh, that and if they can get Astral Chain to 60. If those 2 games go to 60 FPS, I'm buying a Switch 2. I'm opening up my copy. and then I play all the Bayonetta games on stream. Well, I didn't use the lock-on much. Don't worry. I didn't use the lock-on at all. Oh, man. Dark times those were. But I must now take a gold star from Gothica. We're 100%ing D little MC on the 360. We're having an open interpretation of Dante. I give you a cookie. But only one. And it's oatmeal and raisin. Oh god, I gave myself a cookie? That's weird. Try that again. You're right, I did. What about this? You gave yourself a cookie again. That's weird. It must, you know what? I know this works. For your crimes against Cookies Gothica, taking another gold star. Why can't I take gold stars from him, but I can't give him a simple cookie? What in God's name is wrong with the world? What have we come to when a streamer just wants to give one of his loyal community members a cookie? I blame nothing for this. Something he could engineer a solution, but he chooses not even to show up. He could have solved all our problems, but he didn't. I'm also gonna play Jeffafa. Actually, you know what I should do? Jeffafa there. Enchantress there. I blame Jeff. Good. You know what? I'm giving you a gold star back. We're finally talking some sense that I can get with. I give you back a gold star. God damn it. That Enchantress in the middle lane would have been really good. What I will do is... Yeah, I'm cool with doing that. Yeah. I mean, I could add your name to the cookie post. But I have a... You know what? Actually, hold on. I'll solve this. I'll solve this right now. As soon as I either win or lose. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay. Okay. Put that there. I activate him far over there. And then I put that there. No, and then I put her over there. That there, and I win? How does he beat me? You know what? I don't care. Snap. Crap, that's how he beats me. Yay, the thing I wanted still worked. No! My plan! Oh, thank God. Hey, I almost won. Oh, wait, his ult. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Yeah, I did the thing.
Victory.
Oh my God. I've never ever filled Our Lady of Saints. I think that's the first time. Alright. I'm gonna attempt to give God the cookie. I blame nothing, he chooses to blame Jeff. Alright, hold on. First of all. Island tunes. What song to play? Hell yeah.
Hello?
Alright, now to this cookie business.
I'm sorry, I don't know a Bridget.
Well, that's not what you said when you hugged
Okay.
me last night.
You think we're an item just because I gave you a hug? Trick! You better think again. We are not gentlemen. Yo, I'll hug a girl like it don't mean nothing. Then turn around and start hugging her cousin. I don't love them. End of the fucking discussion.
It should just work.
My wings like Thanksgiving stuffing.
Ah.
I did it. Then a friend jump in. I'm with it.
Alright, hold on.
Tighter than a tube
I think I figured it out.
matter of time before the other shoe drops.
Alright, now let's see this.
Drugs and the drug was pure X.
Yeah, I did it!
Just
It works. What did I... What did I tell you? Yeah.
Can't hug a Rolling Stone cause it'll crush you. Begging me to hug you again, that's when I shush you. On an airplane at a net game with my butt popped out like a boomerang, like it's nothing. Can't trust them, lose all respect.
I still blame nothing. It's his fault. It's his fault and we all know it. I don't care that he's not here to defend himself. I stand by what I said. Anyways, moving on.
I'm concentrating on her back. I just wanna hug your mama in a Subaru hatchback. Put her in the figure fold. Yes, I'm a hug gigolo. Now she tells her Tupperware friends and let
So
her
yeah. Anyone seen that Thunderbolts asterisk movie yet?
It's just a big Game of Thrones. We the king of the castle. Got arms like a lasso.
Actually, I'll put him there. Kingpin. Mother Truck and Wilson Fisk. Mother Truck and Wilson Fisk. Ooh, whoa, whoa! I have this exact same card, and that it does not look like this. Damn! It's like I'm on acid or something. You know what? I actually fear Wilson Fisk. So my initial post was too long, so I went to ChatGPT to summarize it. All right, this is gonna be good. Yeah, F you, Kingpin. All right. Okay, hold on. Soige! They probably got my card. The Soige. Okay. Yeah, it's worth it. Do that. Actually, no. I have to do this. I forgot. If I want to keep my Soige going. Damn. Dibba darn dibba damn. Dim darn dibba damn. Damn darn dibba dome. Anyway, so this disgrace of creation murdered a legendary character, turning a hardened warrior into a smiling coward. It butchered the villain, bloating him into a lazy joke with the presence of rotting meat. Final boss, a limp, insulting fart, Wicked's promised a goddamn hurricane, and the female co-star, a walking void of usefulness that isn't just bad, it's a flaming insult to fans. A creative war crime that spits on everything that came before. Yeah, but that gameplay though. I mean, he ain't wrong. We've come to the conclusion that it's a bad Devil May Cry game, but it's a pretty good action game. But yeah, that gameplay though. She. Oh wait. Damn. I gotta play this really, really, really good Enchanter. I think I'll do that. Damn, that is a lot of power though. Nah, I'll be good. Damn! Don't you do it. Don't you do it, Silk. Now. I take the cookie. I remember seeing interviews about the game. That the devs were heavily inspired by the film They Live. That makes a lot of sense. I think I've said that. The devs are... The devs can... The devs can choke on a... Yeah, get that scene from Sergeant Gutta. Sergeant Gutta? Thugnificent, what you saying? Man, Sergeant... Man, what is it? What is the studio? They make Hellblade's the newest sacrifice now. God damn it. I don't even remember them. I blocked them out of my mind. Because that's how bad they made me feel. Alright, let's see what happens. But they made good games like Heavenly Sword, Journey to the West, and yeah, Hellblade. Which my friend fell asleep playing. Please don't Shang-Chi me. God damn it. No! Oh god, no! He still managed to do something at the end of the game. Too bad I won. I mean, yeah, I won. God damn it, what is the name of that studio? Hellblade is good with headphones on because it's supposed to simulate mental illness. It is. It's won copious awards. It's a really good illness experience. But major games journalists and other real gamers are like, I don't think it's a good game, but it's a good experience. They're like 2 hours in. Where the fuck is the gameplay? Oh, sorry. Where the gameplay? But yeah, it is an experience for sure. And I don't knock. God damn it. What is the name of the studio? I never wish bad on anyone. But I hope the Demi gets constant diarrhea. Maybe that's why he left. Because of D little MC. Ninja Theory, thank you. Ninja Theory. I guess so. I mean, they had one shot. You had one job. And it was not to piss off Tim Kara. What'd you do? You pissed off Tim Kara. The first chance you get. The first chance. Not the second. Not the third. The first chance. Oh, man. Oh, boy. But that's alright. We don't gotta worry about that anymore. They can't hurt us. They can never, ever touch the Devil May Cry IP ever again. Especially because Devil May Cry Daddy is working with Capcom again. First, he's bringing back Amaterasu. Next, he's bringing back the Sons of Sparta. Sorry, I'm puking. I live to please. I don't think he's gonna bring back. You say that now. You say that now. Yeah, that'll give us energy. I don't even care. Wait, what did I lose? Nothing. That's fine. There isn't anywhere the story can go. True. Or he ain't bringing it back. He's gonna continue the series, but first he has to bring back Okami. Then he returns to Devil May Cry. I think at this point, Zabu, you came out one too late, Zabu. I'll actually do that. That's pretty good. That's fine. I'll do that. While he did start the series, it was ultimately his successor who made it what it is today. I mean, Itsuno-san. And then look what that man did. He left. Who better to pick up the reins? Hell. Okay. After he brings back Okami, he brings back Beautiful Joe, and then he returns to Devil May Cry. And then who knows what Itsuno-san's doing, but he ain't doing Devil May Cry. Beautiful Joe. Can't do the Wonderful 101. Platinum owns that now. Used to be Nintendo, but Platinum bought the IP. Dang nabbit. He did the thing I didn't want him to do. Well, I'm doing that. Actually. Do that. Oh, I can do multiple things. Oh, I should turn that into something else. I'm cool with this. Wheeze. And yes, Sons of Sparta story's done. If anything, it's just going to be a Nero story. And even then, it probably won't be good. You have little faith. You have little faith. Hell yeah! F that Iron Man! Oh, he's gonna get so pissed. Actually, it'd be better to do that. And then I win? I think I win. Now seeing a co-op Dante and Virgil game would be dope. That's what I was thinking. They still have to get back from hell. Obviously, they could just like, yeah, they got out. How'd they get out? And then Kamiya directly. Kamiya answers Gothica directly. Ask your mom. No! Why would you do that? Oh, I still won. Jesus Christ. Getting that Killmonger. That was so close. But instead of asking Gothica's mom how they got out, we actually get to play how they get back. And then it picks up, and then we do a time skip, and then or we play them getting it back from hell. Which is just Virgil using the Yamato, slicing it to the air, and like, let's go home, Dante. All right, brother, let's go home. And then they just walk back, and they're back in the human world. But before Virgil does that, Nero gets to go on a cool demon hunting thing. You see, there's a demon left in their city. There's like, you're telling me the Alpha and the Omega, Virgil and Dante are gone? And only the kid who doesn't have enough powers left? And Trish and Lady are nowhere to be seen? We strike now. And then it is like, I thought you only had one arm. Bitch, I got 2 arms. Lots of things happened last video game. And then you kick ass with the full Devil Trigger Nero. We got it for one fight. Obviously, you get it if you do New Game Plus, but I mean, we'll have a full Devil Trigger DMC 6, and then they catch up for the ultimate big bad. And then I was like, Dante, Virgil, what the fuck are you doing here? We're here to kick ass as a family. Cool, Uncle Dante. Papa Virgil. Jackpot. And then they all fire their gun. Dante lends a gun to Virgil. Virgil chooses to fire a gun. Our Nico comes and is like, Papa Virgil, I heard you. You needed more power, so I made you this gun. Your brother uses a gun and your son uses a gun, so you got to use a gun too. It's like, okay. And then they all fire their guns. And then they use their swords. And then that guy dies. And Capcom makes like $8 billion. And then we wait another console generation for Devil May Cry 7. You can't. Kamiya, take my idea. You don't even have to put me in the credits. Just like when we play the game and everything that I narrated happens, you could thank me. And then Capcom. And then Kamiya. The only thing I want you to put in the credits is that a big middle finger to Gothica, because he said this game was gonna suck. Throw in an achievement, a trophy, so that when he plays the game, it's like, you're the one player who said this was gonna suck. We'll call it the fall from grace, or ye of little faith, something like that. And then only Gothica will have that achievement trophy, or should Nintendo ever get some kind of a point system for their games, and then put it on everything. We're talking Nintendo Switch 2, refrigerators, printers with an LCD screen, PlayStation 7 and 6. Put it on a smartwatch. It'll be the first Devil May Cry you could play on a smartwatch. First and last. Oh god, alright. Sorry. I had to go on that rant. I can catch up with the chat now. What did I miss? Let's see. They get out like Dante did in Devil May Cry 2. How the hell did he get out? Right? Oh yeah, riding a motorcycle. That's right. No, he rode a motorcycle. He literally rode a motorcycle out of hell. He rode his motorcycle so long and so far. He eventually got out of hell. Like Nicolas Cage did in Ghost Rider. You just, hey.